Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start on the 1000 Toy Synthetic Human Model 3. And as you know, I will put the link in the description as well. I've reviewed this guy before. This guy was at the beginning of my career a long time ago and doing what I do and having fun doing this. And I'm glad we have revisited. The Model 3 is really nice. We have these nice gold shoulders. We have these great outline with, I'm going to call it lavender kind of insets to it. We have a darker gray, but man, I don't know if you guys remember that old video, but this thing is highly posable. It's beautiful and utterly creepy all at the same time. It's one of those figures that was created via 1000 Toys, and to me, it stands the test of what we have engineering as a figure, and it set the standard for figures going forward. And here we are with Model 3. This is just literally a different repaint, but all the same creativity and ingenuity. So let's get into it. Here we have our beautiful articulation where, as you can see, we can rotate all the way around and through, like literally, right? So that means we can do all the hit yoga poses. This is like the Wii Fit trainer for creepiness, right? We have a bicep swivel. We are double jointed. Oop, pop that hand out. So that's one. Oh, I'll get to that in a second, actually. But as you can see, our hands can reach behind our back. Unlike most people online or in real life, if you don't stretch enough, you won't be able to do this. And if you want to be able to scratch your back without a back scratcher, get to stretching, y'all, for real. So, as you have that beautiful amount of stretching here in the upper torso. As far as our head and neck, as you can see, we can rotate left, we can rotate right, we can dip side to side, right? Like I said, we can look extra creepy. So yeah, that will get you going for that. Then, as far as our torso goes, we have a beautiful range of articulation in 3 sections. So as you can see, we can do some really nice human, or humanoid, I should say, bending and curving for articulation. So if you want to study posing, you want to do something that helps with art, or just in general to help you with your figures, this is an excellent choice in my opinion. As far as the legs go, here we are with our standard legs. We have a bicep swivel. As you can see, I'm rotating it. And we can rotate our leg a little higher than 90 degrees. We have a beautiful double joint. We have a thigh swivel, as you saw before. And it rotates outward, inward, upward, downward. And a super generous ankle pivot, as well as a toe hinge. So, what I meant by beautiful articulation, I really meant it. Because as you can see here, depending on what you want to do, you have this beautiful framing of posing. This is just really weird posing on my end, but you get what I'm saying. So let's say you want to do like, ooh, I don't know what this kind of dive is called, but let's say you wanted to do like a dive, boom, right? Bloop, like Olympic level diving. You wanted to stretch. This is not called the downward dog. I don't know what this one is called, but make your knees touch your toes, get it down to the flow. So unless you're in Atlanta in the early 2000s, you wouldn't understand this reference, but you know what I mean. Shout out to Georgia State University. But yeah, man, you can even web swing, web sling, and things like that. But this figure I highly recommend to help with your posing, to help you just study anatomy, just doing cool things all around and together. It's a beautiful figure. One of the other things I want to talk about is you also can pop the face off to rotate those eyes around. So you actually have a chance to change the eyeball sockets. I'm not going to change it because I actually popped out one of the sockets by being a little too rough. I will say, please, please, please be careful. Now, we are going to jump into the accessories. And I'm not gonna pause it because I believe I have all the accessories here. Here we have an alternative faceplate to make it seem like a truly, truly scary human. As you can see here, right? Again, just like the other plate, you can actually rotate the eyeballs around to make it look very, very creepy. You will get a set of, actually you will get this too as well. This will allow you to change the eyeballs. Please don't pluck it too hard. I promise you, it sounds stupid, but it'll prevent you from doing that. You will get a set of closed fists. And then you will get trigger hands. The trigger hands will also allow you to hold swords or guns. So for instance, here it is, Articulated Icon's sword. As you can see, it can hold it with no issues. Get the focus back on. Or he is a Valaverse knife. And I always say it like that because I've watched too much social media. So he's a knife. Or one of my personal favorites, what I call the Valaverse Metal Gear Solid pistol, the Sokum. And as you can see, it can hold most 1/12 scale weapons with little to no issue, which is a personal favorite of mine. Now, with all of that being said, that was all of the accessories. It did not come with the gun, the knife, or the sword, but I had to show you guys. So I'm gonna set them up and we're gonna jump into size comparisons. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I actually did something a little different. I whipped out all of the synthetic humans out the gate. So here we have test type, we have model 1, model 3, who I call Crystal Bowie, and we have Carb. The only one I can't find, and I apologize in advance, is my synthetic woman. I don't know where she is, but I know I have it. But I didn't want to take up too much time looking for it as I'm trying to get through at least 3 or 4 videos today. So yeah, it's good to see them all together. It's really nice. And yes, you can actually pop these guys apart and mix match parts, which is really dope. But let's take these guys away and see how they compare up to other lines. I'm gonna mix and match some stuff here because I just gotta use what's around me. So here we are with a Valaverse Praetorian, and this is what I used as a bad guy for them, as like a security bot. And I feel like this really would work in this favor. Here we are with Jada Toys David from Cyberpunk. I chose to use him because I feel like he fit the style of it really, really well. Let's take these guys away. Please note that 1000 Toys is a Japanese line, so they're gonna use that metric scaling. Here we are with a Fresh Monkey Fiction action. Fresh Monkey Fiction. Wow, why did I forget that? Operation Monster Force. I'm sorry, I went brain mush for a little bit. Here we are with a Spiro Toys Mongrel, as well as a Marvel Legends Iron Fist. So as you can see, this guy's a little bit smaller than everybody else. Next up, we have my main man, Ichigo. The one thing I did forget to do was grab a Mythic Legions, and I apologize. So yeah, here's my main man, Ichigo. Wala wala. He's always gonna just look cool. He's just there for fun. But yeah, man, very much enjoying that we are getting more stuff from 1000 Toys. I didn't use Ethereal or Achille from Blam because I was like, I don't think I should put them in there. But maybe I will add them in for a photo later. I don't know. But I gotta do my traditional, boy band shot at the end with all my model humans. So I'm gonna get that one in a second. But yeah, man, it's been really cool to like get it again. Oh, and please, before I forget, because I'm so sorry I forgot. But shout out to the people who sent it to me because I actually missed out on it. I'm gonna put the link in the description where you can buy from them as well. Or if anything, I'll add in the beginning as a thank you because I do apologize, but I can't access my email while I record. But I do want to say thank you to them for sending it over, and because I actually ended up still getting one, but theirs got here first, and I want to talk about that. But I'll give you a link in the description on where to get it as well. So that way, if you want one, you can go ahead and cop one. So thank you guys in advance. As always, thank you so much. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. If you get a chance to do those things, I would really appreciate it. And as always, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.